Yeah. Word is the lamb that was slain. All praises to the Most High.
Hey, yo, what's going on, people? This your boy, Carlos Miller, man. Back with another video. Back to get down with the grits and gravy, so to speak, as cartoon would say. But look, man, I'm a be straight, be a straight shooter with y'all today with my thoughts on some things. Now, there's a lot of people that said that Boosie has pretty much fumbled the bag when it comes to his relationship with Vlad. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a part of this that people are maybe not seeing. Now, Boosie said this was a one-time fee. He said it was a one-time fee. I don't know if that was going to be the regular occurring fee all the time, but he said a one-time fee or whatever, right? But I think a lot of people are missing the point. You know, and I'm not saying that Boosie handled the situation properly, but I got to say this. There's a lot that has happened in the past year that Boosie hasn't really spoke on like that. That I know a lot of people have been anticipating and would love his reaction. They would love his conversation about the Young Thug thing, about the 21 Savage saying, you know, forget the streets, all the stuff that happened with him, with the stalker woman and his other claims of him raping somebody, and you know, then the stuff that's going on with Gucci Mane. Now, it's a lot that has happened that he hasn't really spoke on like that. That I believe Boosie, he may didn't explain this to Vlad, but I believe that the money that he was asking for probably would have got recuperated if he would have came back to the show. Because I believe that when he came back, that probably would have been a very, very viral moment for both of them, for Boosie and for Vlad. Because there is a lot that he hasn't spoken on that people have been waiting for him to speak on. That I believe it really would have went viral. It really would have went viral. Like, it would have been a lot of money made off of these clips. Definitely with Boosie being who he is. Definitely with him talking street talk. Street, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff that's going on with these rappers and in the streets and so on and so forth. He would have, I believe, it would have been very vital. You know what I'm saying? Definitely with, you know, him and Vlad having the partnership that they have. You know, or their business partnership or whatever it is, you know, may be. Like, and Vlad may not be thinking about it like that. You know, he's going over the numbers of what they have done in the past. But he didn't think about what they probably could have done with this next video. You know what I'm saying? Because this probably would have been a video, or, you know, the show would have been Boosie setting it off. I'm just saying, like, Boosie would have been setting it off, like, in his beliefs on what's going on with these rappers and all the stuff that's just been going down, and the stuff that's been going down with him. Like, it would have really made a difference. So me personally, I would say, yeah, maybe Boosie handled it wrong, but I will say this. Vlad probably didn't look at the future earnings as well. He's looking at past. And I get it. I get it. But it's a lot that has happened that Boosie hasn't spoke on in a while. You know what I'm saying? I remember, I think, when the young thug stuff was going on, when he first got out, and I think people was asking him, was he gonna say something about it? And he was like, nah, you know, somebody gonna have to pay me to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? And I thought back then, like, him and Vlad probably had they problems back then, just because he said somebody gonna have to pay. You know, me personally, I would have felt like it would have been some viral moments in it. You know what I'm saying? Boosie would have went from chilling, and he would have went from 0 to 100 real fast on a lot of this stuff, and it would have went viral, and you know, it was gonna be in the algorithm. It was gonna do what it do. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even saying like I'm with the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm with all of the foolishness. Like, I ain't saying I'm just with it like that. You know what I'm saying? And invested in the situation. But that's just my thoughts thinking about the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all go follow the music on our platforms, man. Carlos Miller. Go to the social media. Go to the social media links, man, and channels, man. Carlos Miller Music or Carlos Miller the Rapper. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to that Worthy Lamb. I do got other music coming out. As y'all know, I'm a Christian rapper, so gotta glorify God in the music, man. So, yeah, man, but tell me what y'all think, man. Go support the music. I'm out.
Worthy is the lamb that was slain. Up in heaven, Jesus signed my